All right, ladies and gentlemen, mic check 1 2 1 2. Welcome to another episode, of Pizzles Picks. This is week 4 of the college season, week 3 of the NFL season. Thank y'all for y'all support of this. Like, I do greatly appreciate it. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and also share, whether you're on Spotify, YouTube, or Facebook. Make sure y'all get this out of here. I don't know why I always do this with these damn headphones. I do it every freaking week. I know it's like you gotta look like this, now you gotta look like this, but I don't want to wear the darn headphones. But let's get to it, man. Y'all know we here for a good time and not a long time. So let's get these picks on here, man. I got a lot going on in my house right now. I am in the middle of trying to move, so I'm in the middle of packing. So I have to take time out from packing and do 3 shows. You know, I did Tuesday night's main event. I'm doing this, and then I'm doing Club Pizzle, which is coming to y'all right after this. So it's really, really hectic over here, and I am trying my very best. You know what I'm saying? And between that and between working, but y'all don't want to hear my sob stories. Currently through 3 weeks, I am 2 games over 500. I am seriously slipping. Let me check the standings in the group. I think I'm sitting in second place. I am sitting in second place. I'm sitting in second place behind my guy Jermaine. Let's look at these standings real quick. Yeah, I'm 3 games. I'm 1 game behind my guy Jermaine. Shout out to Jermaine in Columbus. Greg and Chris are behind me. That's because they missed a week. Don't miss no more weeks, or it's gonna be curtains for y'all. So let's get to it this week, man. Hopefully we have a better week than we had last week, because last week I had a bad week in both. I was 5-5 last week. That's un-me like. Y'all know how I am, man. Y'all know I love being right. I hate giving away money, but if I can't go 5-5 during a week, like with these picks, because that puts me in danger of having to give somebody money. And I always pay my best down. Ask Greg, ask Ray, ask Larry, ask my people who participated in all the Pizzles Picks challenges last year. Luckily for me, I will only have to give money if I lose in the college picks. Nobody signed up for the pro picks, so it's smooth sailing there. So let's just get to these picks, man. Starting in college football, Saturday, 2 p.m., the Virginia Cavaliers travel to take on the North Carolina Chanticleers. Y'all, this is an interesting game because Virginia comes in at 2-1. Coastal is 3-0 and undefeated. Coastal has, like, the last couple of years, Coastal has played very well. I honestly believe, because I think the ACC is mid. And I'm okay with it being mid, except for, Clemson is going to be there at the end. Miami will probably be there at the end. Maybe Wake Forest surprises people. NC State, who knows? But the ACC is kind of mid, and I think Virginia is one of those teams. I can't leave out North Carolina. They might be mid too. Duke is Duke, or whatever. Screw them. I'm going to go with Coastal here at home by 6. I'm just throwing points out there. I'm practicing just in case Prize Picks or Fanatics Sportsbook or one of the sports books decide y'all want to pick me up. Holla at your boy. Prize Picks, FanDuel, any of them, Underdog Fantasy. Hit a brother up, man. I need that. Like, Pizzles Picks. This is what I do. I've been doing this for 3 years. This is my little pitch. Let me stop pitching sponsors and get to these picks. But I got Coastal by 6. Saturday, 3:30, USC in their Big Ten opener. Travel to the Big House to take on the number 18 ranked. At USC is 11. To take on the 18th ranked defending national champions, Michigan Wolverines, who come in this game 2-1. Now, it's tricky I'm gonna go with USC to win their Big Ten opener. That's just how I feel. And I know Michigan, like losing a second top 25 game at home is going to dampen Michigan's playoff hopes unless they win out and win the Big Ten. It's the only way they could get in. That's the only way I could see like beating. I believe they have Oregon on their schedule. I know Ohio State is on their schedule. Penn State is on their schedule. Sparty is trash. Losing this game for Michigan could screw them unless they win out and win the Big Ten. Or at least make it to the championship game as a 2-loss team. Because losing these 2 games, losing to Texas is the number 1 team in the country. They're one of the best in the country. And I won't argue that until them and Georgia end up playing. I don't know if I believe they're playing the regular season. But I'm taking USC on the road here. Saturday, 3:30, Rutgers travels to take on Virginia Tech. Give me Va-Tech here. I know what I said. I know what I just said about the ACC, them being mid, but I think Virginia Tech gets this dub here. Saturday, 3:30, the Arizona State Sun Devils coming at 3-0, travel to take on the Texas Tech Red Raiders. I'm taking Arizona State at home. Okay. Big 12 showdown, 4 o'clock on Saturday. The number 12 ranked Utah Utes travel to Stillwater to take on the number 14th ranked Oklahoma State Cowboys. This is going to be one of the best games of the week, I believe. The health of Cam Rising makes or breaks what Utah does this season. I haven't seen a lot of Cam Rising this year, honestly. I don't see him in the highlights. The parts of Utah games that I do get a chance to watch, I don't see him. With that being said, I know I picked Utah at the beginning of the year to win the Big 12. This is why they play the games. Here we are 4 weeks in. I'm taking Oklahoma State at home. I'm going with Mike Gundy in Oklahoma State. For some reason, that is a tough place to play. And Oklahoma State is a damn good team. Utah is a great team. But again, I don't know if Cam Rising is going to play, if he's going to get hurt, like what he's going to do. Utah is well equipped for the Big 12 with the style of play. They're very physical. They are equipped. But give me Oklahoma State at home. TCU travels to take on SMU. This is a rivalry game. The Dallas-Fort Worth area. Give me TCU on the road. In their ACC debut, the California Golden Bears travel to Tallahassee to take on Florida State. Give me Cal. On the road, listen, Mike Norvell, count your days, brother. It's almost over. I want them to stick around long enough for Miami to hang a 40-burger, a 50-burger, a 60-burger on them, and then you get fired after that game. And I never call for coaches' jobs, but sometimes things are what they are. Give me Cal on the road. Toledo, Saturday, 7 p.m. Toledo travels to take on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Give me the undefeated Toledo Rockets. Listen, Toledo has a great chance to go undefeated and possibly make the playoff as the best group of 5 team. It's a small group of those guys. Toledo, Boise State, Liberty. It's a few of those teams. Toledo was on that list. Give me Toledo on the road. In their SEC, Tennessee. SEC play opens. Number 6 ranked Tennessee travels to take on Oklahoma, who will be making their SEC debut here. I'm going to go with Tennessee. I've liked what I've seen from Tennessee so far. So give me the Volunteers. Tennessee can make the playoffs. Oklahoma can make the playoffs. Like, this game is big for these two teams. Like, the SEC best conference, like, we're going to see, like, these teams are going to be knocking each other the hell off. Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Ole Miss, Tennessee. All of these teams are hovering in the top 5 and the top 10. But give me Tennessee on the road. Go Rocky Top. 7:30 on Saturday, rounding out the college slate. The Iowa Hawkeyes travel to take on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Give me Iowa in a low-scoring game. Y'all know how Iowa does. Their offense is horrible, but they have a championship defense. Not saying they're going to win a championship. Their defense is good enough. They have a championship defense and a Pee-wee football offense. So to recap, I got Coastal Carolina at home over Virginia. I got USC on the road over Michigan. I got Virginia Tech at home over Rutgers. Arizona State on the road over Texas Tech. Oklahoma State at home over Utah. TCU over SMU. Cal on the road over Florida State. Toledo on the road over Western Kentucky. Tennessee on the road over Oklahoma, and Iowa on the road, over Minnesota. Those are the college picks. Let's get to the pros, man. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Y'all know I try to keep these things short and sweet. I have some sponsors. This thing will be 30 minutes, but that's neither here nor there. We're just gonna get to these other picks. Let's go. NFL tonight, 8:00, 8:15 to be exact, on Amazon Prime. Shout out to Amazon Prime. I got Prime. Y'all need to get it because they have good, like, not just for the football. They have good original movies. They have great documentaries on there. I saw an LSU documentary that I am planning to watch. It's in my watch list. But tonight, 8:15, Prime Video. The New England Patriots travel to take on the New York Jets. Give me the Jets at home. It's Aaron Rodgers. It's prime time. The New England Patriots offense really doesn't do it for me. Like, give me the Jets. And we all know that the Patriots have owned the New York Jets for a long time. That has changed. No Mac Jones. New coach, just give me the Jets. Sunday at 1, the New York Football Giants travel to take on my Cleveland Browns. I am taking my Browns in this game. There is no way Danny Dimes should have any type of a game against our defense. The Browns can win this game with 4 field goals for all I care. Just win the damn game. More about that on Club Pizzle coming up at 8:00. The Green Bay Packers travel to take on the Tennessee Titans. Listen, I know Jordan Love is doubtful, questionable, whatever he wants to play, but I don't think he's going to play. Even with Malik Willis, after what I saw from him last week and looking at the quarterback on the other side, Will Levis, no freaking way am I picking the Tennessee Titans. Give me Green Bay on the road. The Chicago Bears travel to take on the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts have had a rough start to their year. I don't think week 3, I don't think Caleb Williams is going to be too happy to see that Colts defense. I'm taking Indianapolis at home over the Chicago Bears. Until Caleb Williams shows me he can get it together, that's what it's going to be. The Houston Texans travel to take on the Minnesota Vikings, who are a surprising 2-0. I think that comes to an end on Sunday. Give me Houston on the road. The Philadelphia Eagles travel to take on the New Orleans Saints. What a pleasant surprise with the New Orleans Saints being 2-0 and having this offense who scored on their first 15 possessions of the season. I know it's only week 3, but they look legit. We're going to see what they're made of going against these Philadelphia Eagles. Give me the Saints at home in the Superdome. Philly, y'all got to give me a reason to believe in y'all again. I watched y'all collapse against the Atlanta Falcons on Monday. So, Philly, give me a reason to pick y'all again, and I will pick y'all again. Show me starting this Sunday. The Los Angeles Chargers travel to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. We talk about this every week. Teams going from west to east usually struggle. I don't like, and there's exceptions to that rule. I think this is one of those exceptions. Give me the Chargers over the Steelers in a battle with 2-0 teams. The Denver Broncos travel to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's one of those cases where traveling west to east is going to not work in the team's favor. Baker Mayfield looks fantastic. The Denver Broncos don't. Sean Payton just collecting paychecks and losing games. Bo Nix ain't it. So, Denver, if y'all want to tank for Shedeur Sanders, I won't be upset at that. Next up, we got the Carolina Panthers, the 4 o'clock games. The Carolina Panthers travel to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I want to take a chance and say, hey, the Carolina Panthers might do it. They switched the quarterback. Congratulations, Carolina Panthers. Y'all played yourself. Y'all failed Bryce Young. You're going to start Andy Dalton, who I didn't even realize was still in the darn league. But I'm going to take the Raiders at home. The Miami Dolphins travel to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Give me the Dolphins. No, give me Seattle at home. No, Tua. He is like even with all of the talent and all of the speed, Tua is the straw that stirs the drink. Give me Seattle at home. I hate it, but it is what it is. The Baltimore Ravens, 425, travel to take on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going with Baltimore to get their first win of the year against Dallas. I have no rhyme or reason why. I'm just picking Baltimore to get there. I can't see the Baltimore Ravens falling to 0-3. They're too good of a football team to fall to 0-3. So I'm going to pick them here to have a response game. And the Dallas Cowboys just are what they are. 425, the San Francisco 49ers travel to take on the Los Angeles Rams in the NFC West battle. After what I've seen from the Los Angeles Rams, I really want to walk back them making the playoffs. I picked them to make the playoffs. I might want to walk that back. Puka Nacua is out for a number of weeks. Cooper Kupp is out for a number of weeks. And Matt Stafford has nobody else to freaking throw to, as you've seen how bad they looked against the freaking Arizona Cardinals last week. So give me San Francisco on the road, even without Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel. Brock Purdy, it's time to show whether you're worth $250 million, which is what you will be looking to cash in to get when your extension, when it's time to negotiate your contract and get your extension. You're gonna be up for at least $250 million. We're going to see. The Detroit Lions travel to take on the Arizona Cardinals in a battle of 1-1 teams. Give me Detroit here. I'm taking the Lions. They bounce back. Give me Detroit. The Kansas City Chiefs Sunday night travel to Atlanta to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know the vibes. I am not betting against 15 with the red helmet, the Kansas City Chiefs. His name is Patrick LeVon Mahomes. Give me the Chiefs. And we have 2 Monday night games this week. Why are they doing that? The Jacksonville Jaguars travel to take on the Buffalo Bills. Give me Buffalo at home. Jacksonville, y'all got some serious stuff y'all got to do. Give me Buffalo at home. And finally, the Washington Commanders travel to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. I think the Bengals respond and get their first win of the season against the Washington Commanders. I can't see the Bengals falling to 0-3. That's another team. I laugh and I joke at the Cincinnati Bengals. I still call them the Bungles because one thing the Cincinnati Bengals are going to do is bungle, just like you saw them bungle and get a pass interference. At the end of the Chiefs game, they bungle. So to recap, I got the Jets tonight over the Patriots, the Browns at home over the Giants. Give me Green Bay on the road over Tennessee, Indianapolis over Chicago, Houston over Minnesota, New Orleans at home over Philly, the Chargers on the road over Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay over Denver, Vegas over Carolina, Seattle over Miami, Baltimore over Dallas, San Francisco over the Rams, Detroit over Arizona, Kansas City over Atlanta, Buffalo at home over Jacksonville, and Cincinnati at home over Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Pizzles Picks. Make sure y'all stick around, tune in, 8 o'clock, Club Pizzle. We are going to be talking Cleveland Browns. Y'all know what it is over there. So I will see you guys at 8 o'clock, and thank you again for tuning in to Pizzles Picks. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share no matter where you are viewing this at. Peace.